Now in this video, let us have a look about the basic syntax for defining the style in your HTML page. For defining a style about a particular tag, we name the tag and start the opening and the closing curly braces. Between the curly braces, we have the property value pairs indicating the property and its value that is to be used. So for the body, we have, for example, taken the background property. We specify a URL or an image or the color. We have specified all the three things, but all three will not be used. Only one of these will be used. So when we give a list of options, we first try the first option. If the URL is available, the background is taken from the URL. If the URL is not available, we go on to the image. If the image is available, the background is the image texture.jpg. Or the third option, that is blue. If in the URL and image both are not there, the background is blue in color. The color yellow, we have basically specified the foreground color to be yellow. Now we can also have same style for different tags, for multiple tags. So say I want the three levels of heading H1, H2 and H3, all three to have the same color and same font family. So here we have specified H1, H2, H3. All these three are going to have the same foreground color green and the font family Arial. Now to apply this style to your web pages, there are three options. First is linking. In this, the style sheet is external to the HTML document. That is, we create a separate HTML document and a separate style sheet. The style sheet is generally saved with .css extension. The second option is that of embedding. Now, embedding is the thing that we have seen up till now. That is, the style sheet is embedded in the HTML document only in the head section. So the previous example that we saw for the styling is the embedding style sheets. Now the third option is inline style sheets. In this method, instead of having a style tag, we have a style attribute and we add the styling information inline, that is inside the tag for which I am specifying the style. Now let us have a look at all these three types of styling one by one. The first option is linking. In this, as I told you, we need to create two separate files. One is the CSS file and one is the HTML file. The CSS file should have the extension .css, and in the HTML file, now in the head section, instead of the style attribute, we are going to style tag, we are going to have the link tag. In the link tag, you specify link relation equal to style sheet, that is, the relation of this link is that we are linking the style sheet. href is basically the name of the CSS file or the location of the CSS file. If it's not in the same folder, you need to give the complete file path name. Then type is equal to text/css. Now this is basically going to load the standard.css style sheet for this HTML code. So this writing this line does not solve everything. We also need to specify the CSS file. Now inside the CSS file, we are going to have the style tag like before. You can see the opening style tag, closing style tag, and we have specified for body the font to be 10 point Arial, for heading level 1 font to be 20/22 point Arial, font weight to be bold, color to be maroon. These are the same as the previous example, but what we have done is that we have created a separate style sheet or CSS file and saved it with the extension .css. Now we come to the advantage of using this method over the previous method, that is the embedding method. The advantage of using linking style sheet is that we can write one style sheet and use it for as many pages as we want. So if I want to have 10 pages applying the same style, then we can use the linking file. We only need to write the style code once in the CSS file, and we need to link this CSS file to all the documents using link tag. Now coming over to the embedded style sheets, we have already discussed this. There is a style tag inside the head tag, and we specify the styling information inside this style tag. Now, unlike the linking option, here each file needs to write the style tag again and again. So reusability is limited in this case, but the advantage is still there. All the styling information is at one place. So whenever I want to change the styling of the page, I only need to change the style tag. Now the last option is the inline option. Now inline option, we do not have any style tag in the head. You can see no style tag inside the head option. The styling information is within the tag only. You can see here in the h1 tag we have specified style equal to font size. So instead of the style tag, we have the style attribute with an equal to symbol, and within the quotes we specify the various property value pairs: font size, then colon 28 point, font family, colon this heading text, line height 22 point, color. Everything is specified in the style attribute instead of the style tag. Now this option is not that preferred option, because here the style is embedded into the content of the page, that is inside the body part, and changing it is going to be quite a difficult task. We have to look for the specific tags and then change those tags.